Hi everyone and welcome to Hobby World. Today we have an amazing video for you because we are going to be racing on this incredible slot car track I built during summer. This track was built as a 7-day build challenge during the summer, so we haven't raced for real on it yet. So during this event we will find the first winner of the Copper Peaks Raceway. Well, the cars that we'll be racing today are these two. They are actually from the animation movie Cars. A quick rundown of the track. It is a beautiful track and it's incredible to run on. So we've only done test runs so far, but the challenge will be today, this evening. But when the cars run around here, get up along that straight there, they will run down through this one and get to these bridges here, and then they will get around over there and get down here below the bridge. And then we have the challenge with this track, because then the cars will be hidden from the drivers. The drivers are standing around where I am right now, and they will not be able to see their cars from they enter that area until they come out over here. And then they'll only have slight visibility on them, and then they'll go up here and all around and back to the start-finish line. So the challenge with this track is that you are not able to see your car all the way, meaning that you will be able to, or you will have to drive as fast as you can without falling off, without actually having sights on your car, which is a real challenge, but also quite fun. So we enjoy a bit of a challenge. Run this software up here for the entire race event. This is Race Coordinator, and it has been set up so that the drivers will get 3 points when they have a victory. Each driver will compete equal amount of times in both lanes to compensate for the fact that there might be a slight difference in how fast you can drive on each of the lanes. So 3 points for win over another driver. The loser will get 1 point, and if you are disqualified you will only get 0 points. You can be disqualified if you fall off the track too many times, and that is what we have these buttons for. Because when you fall off a track like this, then you can hit that button, and that will create a yellow flag incident on the track, stopping the race. The other car will also stop, and then we can reposition the cars, and that button can be pressed again, and the race can restart. The driver that fell off the track will have a 3-second penalty, so he will not be able to drive for the first 3 seconds after restarting, after he has crashed. If you do that 6 times during a full race, that is 5 minutes, then you are disqualified and your car will not be able to drive any further. If we take a look at our screen here, we can see that the 2 drivers will be placed over to the left. You can see their fuel, how many laps they've driven, and their lap times and best lap time, and then how long of the race there's left up in the top. And on the right side here, and this is the reason why I use several screens on some of my racetracks, but we have just added all on one screen here. We have the event results, so live updates on the event results as each race progresses. Unfortunately, as this screen isn't that large, we only have room for the top 5 drivers, and the on deck is the next 2 drivers that are going to race, so they can be prepared. Regarding false starts, if anyone passes the start-finish line before they are allowed, up here on the screen there will be 5 red lamps that turn on, and when they turn off you are allowed to drive. If you drive before, your car will simply stop right around here and stay there for 5 seconds while your opponent probably just races away there and to the end of the track and gain a lot of advantage on you as you are just standing still. So there is an automatic 5-second penalty for making a false start. Just as a quick tour before we start here, because the guests will arrive in, I don't know, 15 minutes, something like that. This is basically the heart of World of Slot Cars, as is part of my Hobby World theme content. I have so many things I'm working on, but I really love slot cars, and I've dedicated all of this room to it, and a bit of my 3D printing over here, full-size turn hitter and stuff like that. But my slot car tracks are up here. And the new track is standing right down here. So we have the good old HK Apocalypse. We have my oldest track, which is a complete work in progress. I am working on that all the time. And then finally I just finished this before summer, where I have these cabinets up here with my cars in them. It's probably a bit bright here on the camera, but it looks really well. And then I've made this drag race strip that is for racing drag races. It's more like a street race circuit, and I'm going to build landscape all along the edge up here, so there will be this sort of like backdrop with buildings and so on, making it look really amazing. And then we have the display cabinet over here with all kinds of trophies, slot car related stuff, and a bit of Legos with cars and so on. So this was just a very quick introduction to my slot car racing room, but all of the action is going to take place down here today. So now I'm just going to find a new battery for the camera, and then we will wait for the guests to arrive so we can start driving. Now the only thing left to do is just wait for the guests to arrive. We will be 8 participants today. We couldn't get any more because I accidentally put this event at the same time as a major cultural event here on the island I live on. So that might have caused a couple of people to stay away, but no problem, 8 are more than enough, and all of the dedicated people will be here. So I think we will have an amazing race. During the event I will film when I'm not driving myself, someone might film for me, and we will try to cover the race as good as possible, and then I will add all of the video up tomorrow and post it, so you can all watch the race and see the final results. We are ready for the very first event and race on the Copper Peaks Raceway.
Så trykker jeg i gang her. Nå, skal vi begge to trykke? Nej, det er bare en. Nå, okay, det er godt. Okay. Tak. Tak. 1, go!
Yellow flag.
Okay, så det her er det farlige hjørne. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Go!
Nej!
Yellow flag.
Vi prøver.
Jeg ved ikke, om det er
4, 3, 2,
Nå, der er den.
Den er måske lidt for lille.
go!
Ja, okay, jeg tror, jeg får det rigtige spor.
Go! Yellow flag. 3,
Vi skal spare lidt på det gule flag, folkens.
1,
Jeg har masser.
go!
Er det mange nu?
Yellow flag. Four.
Ja, det synes jeg, du skal gøre, når det er din tur.
Det skal jeg nok. Well, the first race ended with disqualifications. Our winner, and we just see the points over here. 37 left.
Yellow flag.
We just had a yellow flag incident on the track, way down there.
4, 3, 2, 1, go! Go! 20 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Heat over.
Det var vanvittigt.
Perfect fuel management.
Hvor fanden er jeg henne? Nå.
Then straight left.
Det er dårligt, der er meget højt.
Ja, det tror jeg virkelig er.
Then straight left.
I har jo stige. Han kan bare sådan sidde. Så kan jeg stå over loftet.
Jeg kører fysik. kvinderne opfører sig mere normalt. Jo, det har du ret i, det er mændene, der gør. Det er rigtigt. Kvinderne opfører sig. Ja, jeg tror, det er at køre så langsomt, jeg kan ikke lade sig gøre.
Det kan du godt.
Race is sport racing car. Iceland, you are at 9 out of 2 now, and we have Greta and Julia competing against each other now, and it's going nice and simple. And Mette is just on her way to refuel the car as Julia catches a yellow flag on the track. So,
Ja, det besluttede jeg, inden jeg sagde det.
2, 1, go!
Var det for langt?
Nej, du skal bare tage den. Spørgsmålet er, om du kan se sensoren eller ej. Ja, faktisk det er sådan.
We are on the last laps here. 29 out of 32. After each round, each heat was 5 minutes. But we are beginning to get closer to the end, and the third position is right now the race is for the fastest lap time, and Esben here is really competitive about it because he is rushing all he can to get that lap time away from me, and he's even racing as Mette because she had to leave. So he's doing everything in his capacity to get that time on the board, but he's still missing almost a second, so that's quite a lot.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
And he just used the last yellow flag, so he has been disqualified, so he will not be able to beat it this time. We are ready for the final race of the event.
3, 2,
Julia driving against Esben, and Esben is driving for Jens as he had to leave.
Well, you see, I'm sure that's not the easy
But they are racing, and the first place is allocated up there. But there is still hope for the fastest lap time as Julia has a possibility of taking it.
yellow flag.
And Lightning McQueen had an accident.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Best heat, go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Yellow flag. 3, 5, 2, 1, go!
There are 1 minute and 15 seconds left. We only have Julia back on track. This is the final part of the event. When Julia finishes the race, we can see the total race results.
60 seconds left.
So let's just try to capture some images of the car racing here.
Yellow flag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Go!
The delay before she could go is of course due to the punishment or the penalty for falling off the track. That is a 3-second penalty, so you can't drive until that is served.
30
skal sige. Jeg håber på en god tid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 20 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Race over.
That's it, we managed to finish the event, and the cleanup is left for tomorrow because it is past midnight, so this took a lot longer than expected, but I had actually considered or planned on only running 16 heats and we ended up running 32, so a lot of take a very quick look at the results. This is the final standing in race quarter, and we get this simple overview of everything when the race ends, and this looks really nice. So I'll have to admit I have a pretty decent run this evening. I didn't make any specific flaws or errors, so I ended up on top here, which I'm of course happy about. Jonas gave me a lot of competition, so that's great, and we had a run with the best lap where there ended up being a lot of competition in the end of the race, as people were really trying to get that, as they could see that they couldn't catch the score there. So I think race coordinator here leaving off this calculating the average lap time and so on, that's really nice, and the gap to first and so on. So I think this is a really incredible system. So I just love it because it's free and it just works. So we managed to set our best lap time on the track, and we got some reference times in, so that's pretty cool. So I think that's about it for this evening because it's getting very late. I really hope you've enjoyed watching our event here. Got to see some race action on this track. Personally, I think this is a great track. Really enjoyed racing on it, and you can just get that adrenaline rush when you're competing a bit against friends. So it's really fun racing slot cars. So if you haven't done so before, yeah, you should definitely try to get into that. Find a cheap track on the internet, buy something used, and then just start racing. It's a really rewarding hobby. So hope you have enjoyed everything. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Comments, feedback, always appreciated. Tell me what I've done right, tell me what I've done wrong. I always answer all of the comments, so write them down below in the comment section. And thank you all for watching, and happy racing everyone.